That was totally uncalled for.
Hey guys, welcome back to Couch City. Today we're watching Shogun. Now I've been hearing about this show for a while. I actually saw the trailer when the trailer first premiered. It looked real interesting to me. I'm a big fan of history. And I don't know a ton about Japanese history, but it was very intriguing to me. But I was kind of worried it was going to be a show that no one would really watch. Then as soon as it came out, it had just a ton of great press, a ton of great word of mouth. The Rotten Tomatoes score has just been insane for it. It even had like a Super Bowl commercial. And I just couldn't avoid it any longer. It's like when a good show comes out, you want to see it, but you forget about it. But this one just kind of kept nagging me in the back of my mind. I'm very excited to actually sit down and watch it. Thanks for clicking on this video, guys. The best way to help support this channel would be to check out our Patreon. We got a bunch of exclusive perks on there. You can actually sync up with your own copy of the show, watch our full-length reaction. Also, if you could just please like and subscribe. It's free, doesn't cost you anything. That is very helpful to us. I want to build a group of people to make these videos for. I kind of want to know what types of movies you guys would like me to see. But just thank you so much for watching this video. You clicking on this video means a lot to me. And also, please, when you do comment, please give me suggestions for future videos. I have a taste in film, but I also want to know what you guys like too. But you guys are so cool about putting facts and just stuff I never would have known about the thing I'm watching. So I really want it to be a community, a back and forth community, kind of like a film club. But again, thank you guys so much. You're really helping support me in my dream. And with that, let's get to the first episode of Shogun.
That's a beautiful fog. The only movie I've ever seen that's really delved into Japanese culture was Silence by Martin Scorsese. That is a great movie. Oh yes, Catholics versus Protestants.
Well, the son of Banyard's Ratter was right about Magellan's Pass, was it not?
Don't give me the cursed bastard thing. It's been the death of us all.
Man, this is giving me like Pirates of the Caribbean vibes.
5 ships when we began. A crew of over 500. At my age, you draw your line.
It is interesting in this time period where you would have to just sacrifice everything for the sake of exploration. And there was no timetable. You had no idea how long it would take to reach wherever you were going.
He's calling us. He's calling us home.
It's a really cool way to open up this story with such desperation and melancholy. I wonder how much of Japan was Christian at this time. I wonder if this is around the time with the Jesuit missionaries were coming over. Whoa. Whoa, nice transition, wow. There's just like a jump cut to the force of the Japanese culture. I'm so intrigued to learn more about Japanese culture through this. I like that we're seeing the strength of the Japanese people. I'm guessing it's just going to be the one guy. Well, this music is cool. I love when shows or movies start with you just kind of being thrown into the story.
敵がすぐそばにおることすら気づきません。では、参るとするか。
All these character introductions are being done so well. I feel like there's going to be a lot of clashing of different characters and personalities and political interest. Man, this is really fast paced. I like it. And I love when they use the original language. Whoa. Man, this music sound design is fantastic.
大坂はどうも好きになりませんな。
力が早々に肩をつけ帰るとしよう。
Is this the thing where they do the honorable suicide? Maybe it's something else.
成り行きを鑑みれば虎長殿太子様がお亡くなりになられて1年その間我らはその方のご退路に立てつく振る舞いを絶えず言う
Oh, they seem as a threat.
勢力を伸ばす。
縁談を取りまとめたではないか老組者
それにより
Oh, this man is smart.
ご心配とあらば重ねて申し上げまする。それがしは関東の領主。
6 wise, 6 times the power. I like it.
なんと仰せになられるか
我ら5人が未だいがみ合うておる様に苦笑いなさっている。かような表情疲れ果てまするゆえ。
He seems like an honorable man.
大老評議においてすでに決しておる従わぬお主にはそれ相応の攻めを負っていた
I wonder if they want to kill the heir.
殿に対するあまりの非礼につい。非礼、石堂殿がいつ非礼なことを申された。
You gotta be smart. You gotta play the long game. And there's some great tension building so quickly into this episode.
拙者の一番可愛がっている孫娘富士にございます。
富士殿だけは救わねばの。
婿殿のご後
Wonder how the white man's gonna come into play.
人質同然の殿をここに置いてどうぞいつ殺されるかわからぬかような俺に拙者に大坂を出て異国の船を見分してまいれと。
すぐに出立してくれ。
It's interesting. The white man
私につくなど道を誤った。
and this leader of this clan, they're both in very desperate, back against the wall positions. I wonder if they're gonna find commonality in that. I'm really liking the two main characters introduced so far.
To the south and north of us out of Santa Maria. And this pilot got us through.
We can still negotiate. We have goods to trade. Not to mention I speak fluent Portuguese.
So I'm guessing they're Protestants, and they want to get a trade deal with Japan to compete with the Catholics.
Protestant scoundrels on a mission against a savage horde and the entire goddamn motherless shit-picking Portuguese fleet.
See, him and the leader of the Japanese clan are both full of perseverance. I like how in extremely different positions they are, but very similar their character art is.
石堂様の前で殿のお顔に泥を塗ったばかりか私には生きよう
親方様のおためじゃ。そしてわしはその。
Oh, snap.
終わるのでございます忠義様の胆量のせいで不死殿にそのような
I had no idea. I thought when they did the honorable unaliving themselves, that it was just them. I didn't realize that their children had to die as well. But the wife gets to live? That is, oh man, that is so tragic.
生きる意味を失ってまでこの世にとどまるなら
It's a great line.
最後にこの子を抱くのは母の手に
How do they kill the baby? Oh, that is so tragic. She's got a cross on, so I'm guessing they're Catholics? I don't know how you can coincide those two traditions. Did the same thing happen to her husband? I do love silent cuts like that to a memory when it just plays silent. So it's really powerful. Right, that is a beautiful shot. I love when you can get a frame that looks just like a painting.
そなたのジーベはこれまで一度もこの村にやってくることはなかった。そなたの父が亡くなった時でさえ。
And the show is doing such a good job of setting up all these different plot lines. I'm real interested to see where this is gonna go.
They'll kill you, pilot. Pilot, look at their sword. Let them go.
Oh boy.
Don't fight them!
Guys, you don't have a chance. You don't have a chance. What was that? Is that like fish guts?
Now I will come up alone and speak for my men. Bastards!
Whoa, that's a cool camera tilt.
In Japan must be good. If this is how he treats guests, tell this poxy little bastard I piss. Damn country!
There's a lot of quick cuts in this, but it's working. Sometimes it can be disorienting, like shaky cam, but this is working. I wonder how many people here are Christian, because we've seen some people with the cross necklaces, but not everyone. That was totally uncalled for. I like that we're also seeing the brutality of this culture, with the baby killing and that.
First make that distinction, you papist prick.
待てない。この偉人はなぜお前に腹を立てておるのじゃ。
こいつは悪魔。人殺し、海賊。My name is John Blackthorne.
He's got a cool voice. I love his voice.
Which means I am the first English sailor to reach your Catholic treasury, and you have no intention of translating my words. I beg your king for...
I'm guessing it's very hard to go against the Portuguese Catholics.
I am not one of them, and I will not...
Whoa. Man, they hate each other.
Well, I'm sorry, Father. We'll be all over this continent soon. Go back in your sty, pick up your arm.
Man, I forgot how much Catholics and Protestants hated each other in this time period. I love this pacing. It's moving as fast as it possibly can be in a good way. It has no fat on it. Mm. It's a really cool concept having this heir that protect until he gets old enough. Like, I'm interested to get introduced to the child. I guess one difference between him and the white man is he's humble. The white man does not seem to be very humble. But I like how he's humble, and they say the best leaders are those who don't want to be leaders. So I'm guessing he's maybe going to become Shogun even though he doesn't want to be.
We just my chance! For the love of God! Please, no! No!
Oh my gosh. I like that they showed I think the nephew having a hard time witnessing that atrocity. So that even the Japanese people aren't all going along with this. They have empathy too. Man, hearing it screamed in the background is crazy. I don't think they're even happening close by. I think they're just keeping that sound in the background anyway. That's really cool editing choice. Oh my gosh. Man, there's a lot of themes of death in this first episode. Yeah, I've never seen a scene Kiri screaming an agony to another scene in a different location. That's really cool. This kind of feels like it came out of nowhere. And what's that statistic? What's that statistic about the amount of sex scenes in pilots for TV shows, but not in the rest of the show? It's like they always put that in the pilot. Well, they give him a shave and everything.
あの肝心が事切れるまでには随分かかったな。
I love that we're seeing that how it troubled him.
他のどのキリシタンどもよりも仕事があった。一瞬読め。あの男の歌。
Oh, he writes poetry?
虎長様は大坂に囚われておられる。でもか狂気の沙汰だとわしは申し上げたのに赴かれたのじゃ。死人に先々の話をしてな。
And he's so apathetic towards death.
すなわち武装船を持つ大名はいずれからも引く手あまたとなりまする。
息子にこれほどの才覚があることは兄上はわしに言わなんだ。
Oh, so I guess black powder and guns are going to be a big asset to this story.
船と積み荷一切すべて押収するよいな。
恐れながら広松殿、この伊豆は我が家主義家家中でござる。
これ
It's a fun standoff.
もとよりこの船は召し上げるまでもなく虎長様のもの。不意にお送りして驚く。
その他の寛容が心がけ殿も喜ばれよ。
Man, there's some great back and forth going on.
村に患者がいるな。
Where am I being taken? You look at me.
He kind of looks like Tom Hardy.
大坂。
I go nowhere until I see my men. 56 minutes north and watch out for the reefs. South-southwest.
I'll send you a teacher. By God, you are a pilot. And English too. Fuck.
侍様、安人の仲間は
一人は処刑された。残りは藪重様の捕虜となっておる。
Well, then good news. Only one of your crew. The rest of them may be pretty nice.
My man's dead.
Oh, yeah. Hear this English. Your crew belongs to them now.
I mean, there's a great balance of empathy for people's lives and just total apathy towards anybody else that doesn't offer them anything valuable.
Any chance of me boarding my ship, Rodriguez?
Yeah. Just as soon as you lick my jeep. Listen, English, no more tricks. I told these Samas that I'd be responsible for you. Do us both a favor. Blow her a kiss.
I like how important this ship is becoming.
Everything is corrected. Part of a whole. Life, death. You just have to accept your weak place.
There is a lot of born into roles kind of feudal system thing going on, so that's interesting. Oh boy.
We've got to turn ourselves into the swirl! Where are your cojones, eh? Where are they?
I like their friendship. And he's gonna have to captain the ship.
Go below! Get him to row! Can you swim? Don't you? Never learned! Better to drown quickly!
Oh wow. No way. That's crazy save. Maybe they're gonna have a whole lot of respect for him after this.
What are you still doing up here, you pirate dicks? Please understand you sound the Portuguese. Please don't on English.
There's some real great snappy dialogue. Oh wow. Man, this is a really cool scene.
If you bastards want to live!
Man, he's a great leader. Really rising to the occasion. He's been through so much. Wow, he's just gonna do it himself. Again, I have to say the quick editing can a lot of times be disorienting and come across looking cheap. But here it's just really effective. I think there's a bit more of an artistic purpose to this kind of quick editing. It helps showcase the brutality of this world.
お主が連れて行け。 急げ。はっ、これ。
Man, I really like their shoes. They have like the ropes wrapped around their shoes. It's really cool. Guess it helps give them grip.
I'm only trying to get a look. I'll bring him up. Me. You can't turn down a challenge in front of your men, can you? Maybe the fall will kill you before you drown.
Man, he's doing all this to save someone he like just met too. Oh, great. Oh.
Sorry about your sack of shit, Lord.
He cares more about the Spaniard than the Japanese man. How's his back not broken? I guess they didn't learn to tie it around your waist. Man, the weight of failure in this culture is incredibly heavy. It's like one small failure and you have to end your life. Man, I feel like this first episode has accomplished so much. So much character introduction, so much character development and plotline setups. I mean, this really lean editing is helping with that. And pacing.
黒船に乗ってきた偉人じゃ。そなたに通詞を頼みたい。
ポルトガルの方々が通詞様をよこしてくださいましょう。
父上が亡くなって14年か。
Oh, that was her father before. The memory.
お父上の後を追うこと許されなんだ。藤殿も同じこと。忠義という名の戦場から遠ざけられ、生きる意味を奪われたの。
Oh, he wants to give her purpose.
Will I die here? Likely. Zehi mo gozaimasenu. One cannot resist the unseen path of nature.
That's a cool line.
Open trade in the New World, which is why I'm warning you. Is go to the Portuguese as soon as I arrive.
Whoa. It went through all that trouble to save him, just for him to betray him like that.
And tell me, when you set eyes on Osaka, if you really think our world is the hint of civilization.
Oh, that's cool. He's gonna learn a lot.
There's a saying out here that every man has 3 hearts. One in his mouth for the world to know.
Man, that is so sad.
And a secret heart buried deep where no one can find it.
Oh, I just love this culture.
You'll understand soon, English. And who knows? Maybe fate brought you here for a reason.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe you'll live long enough to find out what it is.
Oh, a Catholic and a Protestant falling in love. What I sense about to happen. All right. So I think that was a great first episode. Again, I said it multiple times during the episode that, it's really fast pacing, fast editing, a lot of quick cuts. I think it was good. I think it was artistic. It kind of showed the violence and the kind of how quickly things can change in that type of world where you go from a place of safety and security and all of a sudden you're being executed. And it did a good job of showing the beauty of the culture, so many beautiful shots and seeing the beautiful robes and architecture, but also seeing the violent nature of all the death and all the killing, especially with the baby. Really fascinating political landscape, really interested to learn more about it. And I really like the English character, the white man, the pilot as they called him. He's a really fascinating guy. I like kind of how brash he is, but he also has like a good heart. You know, he went to save the Spaniard, even though he's sent to kind of destroy the Portuguese. It's interesting to see how much the Catholics and Protestants hate each other. I remember reading about that growing up, but it's interesting to see it. Really to see I don't know his name, but the main leader, the Japanese leader of the clan, and how he can tell he's being plotted against, but he's really humble and patient. Also with the girl that he's trying to give purpose to, I felt like that was really sweet and kind, and I want to know more about her and her backstory, especially with her father dying tragically. Yeah, I think it was a really good first episode. I thought the girl from the sex scene was the same as the girl that was giving comfort to the woman that was losing her baby, but realized very quickly they're two different characters. They just had different demeanors and different outfits on. It's going to take me a minute to catch up with all the different characters and their different names. But I really like how quickly they kind of throw you in the story. And it's a really fascinating story. And I think it's 10 episodes long. I like when seasons are a bit longer, not 6 or 8 episodes, but a full 10 episodes, I think can really accomplish a lot in this season. I'm really excited. Yeah, I was never bored without watching. I think that's kind of a benefit to the quick editing. But I really liked it, really enjoyed it. Love the brutality and the kind of merciless. I felt like it was an unfiltered viewing of this culture and this time period, which I really like. It felt very artistic and like someone really wanted to paint us a picture of what this kind of situation looked like. And it's really fun and interesting, and I like seeing the themes of death and empathy and apathy for the dying, and do you have purpose or do you have a destiny? And man, you're desperate, you fought so hard, and are you just going to come here to die in this land? Are you here for a purpose? And should I care about these people that are dying because they're a different religion, or should we just make a joke about it? Really fascinating, really interesting, really enjoying it so far. Please tell me what you think about it. Thank you for watching, and excited to watch more of this show. Thank you.